our real mission is to provide quality medicinal herbs for discerning herbalists who want to source the herbs from people that are trying to do the right thing for the planet and the people and the plants. And we're just really grateful and feel like it's an honor to do so. So we're excited that you're here today because you're obviously passionate about that too, or you wouldn't be here. Or maybe you just ended up here like we did one day on your first journey of making it work. So we certainly don't know everything, but we've learned a lot over the last decade, and I'm excited to share it with you today. So,
welcome everyone. We are here today with Jeff and Elise Higley of Oshala Farm, which is my personal favorite place to get herbs. And I was just blessed enough to be able to go on the tour, which you're going to be able to check out. But I wanted to take a minute and just introduce the two of you and get a little bit of the background. I know you said a little bit on the tour, but how Oshala came into being, and then also tell us what you're doing here, because you've got a lot going on.
We do, yeah. We kind of always joke that the plants kind of had an agenda for us that we weren't aware of. I don't think we ever thought we were going to end up, growing all this acreage of herbs and at the scale we grow. But the need is there for really good quality plant medicine, and it's just a privilege and an honor to be able to supply that for people, because we love herbs and we love plant medicine too. So it just was a happy medium. So
yeah.
And Jeff likes to work really hard, so it's great.
I wanted to farm, and Elise wanted to do herbs, and it worked out really well.
And you're now in your 10-year anniversary.
I know.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Our 11th growing season. So.
And I remember looking down here and going, well, there's yarrow growing, and there's plantains, so maybe we should try to grow those. So that's literally the first step we went after. I figured if it could grow wild, maybe I could do it, We start about 2 million starts a year. We transplant out in the months of May and early June. So we can take them inside the greenhouse real quick. We have some skullcap in here ready to come out. Far end we have bone set, Eupatorium perfilatum. These plants will be replacing those as they get ready to get closer to transplant. So we have 3 other propagation greenhouses that are actually bigger than this one on the far end of the field. So that's the majority of our propagation is over there at this point. The crew's out transplanting nettle at the moment. We're going to go out and try to catch them before they're done. Make sure that we're getting them tucked in right. We're going to lay irrigation down. We got to get irrigation on this crop. Pretty straight rows. Omar does a really good job. Omar's our field manager. He's been with us now for 10 years and really kind of knows the trick. We got this transplanter last year and it really upped our time in transplanting. We used to be able to do about a half acre a day, and now we can push 2.5, 3 acres a day. We need to use a few more people, but we're getting in the ground faster. So in seasons like this, it really helps us play catch up. There's stainless steel perforated floors, and then the air comes up through the floor. So it actually comes up through the crop, and then we dry it that way.
It comes out of the dryers. It's basically like in bags like this for the most part, and then we process them, and then they go into smaller bags. And the smaller bags either go to different clients, or they go into the herb lab pack out room, and we're packing them at like 4 ounces, 8 ounces a pound, 50 pounds, just depends what somebody's ordering. So
this is actually the nettle leaf that we harvested last week.
Oh yeah, it still stings. Yeah, it stings worse.
No, it still stings. So this will then go into our processing to get ready for our buyers. So.
Got lots of great value-added products that you were talking about, your vinegars that I got to taste that are really delicious.
Well, this is fresh nettle vinegar, so it's raw apple cider vinegar, and then we put in a vat with all the fresh nettle, and it's the chance where it gets the most antihistamines from fresh nettle. So people take it straight, just as like great relief. And then also you get all the iron and vitamins and minerals from it. So this is herbal fusion. It's got oregano, sage, thyme, all those antimicrobial, antibacterial herbs.
It's like Italian delight.
Exactly. This is the fire cider, which I'm sure you've heard of. It's got all this antimicrobial antiviral herbs. This is the elderberry syrup. It's a little bit on the sweeter side. We call it elixir instead of syrup. And then this is the iron syrup. So this is an iron supplement. It's a herbal iron supplement, so it's all plant-based.
Well, so we have 290 acres total now, and we're planting about 100 acres this year out of 170, 180 irrigated. So,
yeah, so, we talked a little bit on the tour about how you don't want to have all your land planted because you want to give the earth time and soil time to rest and regenerate itself without, it's like somebody being pregnant all the time and always creating a child. You know what I mean? It's like the body needs time to rest, exactly. So, and recuperate, and so that it can get back again. So that's kind of why we keep land, which we call fallow, which is not in production, so that it's able to rest and regenerate itself without having to bring so many outside minerals in, that are getting mined and having to be shipped, and just reducing carbon footprint as much as we can.
And some of the herbs that you're growing, because you were mentioning you've got things that you harvest for leaves and seeds and roots.
We're doing 85 crops this season. We're growing, so leaf, like herbaceous tops. We grow seed. We grow flowers, so things like calendula flower, chamomile flower, echinacea flowers even, or red clover blossoms. And then we grow roots, and I think I said everything. Yeah, so we grow 4 different items.
May 20th, we're celebrating 9 years of being a GMO-free seed sanctuary in Jackson County. Jeff and I helped fight that battle in Jackson County and got sued by Monsanto, and we won in federal court, deeming that genetically engineered crops are indeed a financial risk to those not growing genetically engineered crops. So we are really blessed to grow in this area. A lot of places in the U.S. and even worldwide can't grow out corn seed and it be GMO-free. So and we do have one of the top seed growing regions in the world in Southern Oregon. So it's great to have it. Our Family Farms is the nonprofit that ran that campaign and continues to be the gatekeeper to make sure the county keeps that in place, and we're all connected.
All connected.
And that is something that I was really impressed with on the tour, is that 90% you were saying of the seeds that you grow, you're using here on the farm.
Yeah. Even more, yeah. We're getting closer and closer, to even 100%. But our tougher ones are like the biennials, so things that grow in 1 year and we harvest that year, but then they produce seed in the second year. So we're putting more and more seed beds in for those types of crops.
So if someone wants to find you, what's the best way to look you up?
So OshalaFarm.com. It's OSHALAFARM.com, and that's which is our website. It's the best way to reach us. But Instagram, social media. Hopefully we're all over the place, easy to find.
Facebook, yeah. And then we're in grocery stores throughout the Pacific Northwest and different retail outlets throughout the country. So if you want to see our products in your local store, let your buyers know. And,
definitely.
We can get it in there. So.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the tour today.
Thanks for having me.
Gorgeous day for it.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for the time. Nice meeting you all.